Well. Well, if the cat didn't drag the coconut somewhere, that darn cat. Gosh darn it, cats, you know. You know, that curious Benjamin Button. That's the cat's name. It's Benjamin Button. Give me just one moment while I finalize stuff and get things a-moving, and then we can get going, and we can get stuff, and we can get going and get this thing going. Alright, so in general, be pretty gentle with me. I have not played this game before, but I hear that it's pretty good if you are trying to engage with your community, and that's what we're trying to do. Engage. Community engage. So again, stick around. We're starting very soon. And then we'll fire up this Vigi Games, as the kids are calling them. I was a kid once. I remember like it was yesterday. I'm lucky if I can remember what happened yesterday, so does fit. Sorry if you hear that and don't know what it is. I don't mean to draw attention to it, but it's not a thing. You didn't hear anything. And if you did, no, you didn't. Gotta take my middle of the day medications, and then we can get this whole thing started. We're gonna be playing marbles on stream. We're not. That's not a meta. We're not playing marbles, comma, on stream. We're playing marbles on stream, comma, or we're not playing marbles parentheses on stream. Rather, we're playing marbles on stream parentheses. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You hip to my vibe. If you like soccer, one in the chat. I don't know why I suggested that one. I don't know really much about soccer, but if you like soccer, feel free to share your love. Feel free to share your love for soccer in the chat. One's in the chat for those of you who are into football. Football. And not the football kind. The other kind. The FIFA, Madden, or no, not, because that would be a mixture. The FIFA. What? The FIFA. FIFA. Viva FIFA! 95. FIFA 93. Viva something. Gosh darn it. Now I think this game has its own music. So, well, first of all, hello. Hi, I'm Goose. Hello. Welcome to my stream. We're here together, and we're gonna play some marbles on stream, okay? I'm an old man, and I'm also a goose, all right? So if you like what you hear, if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. I don't know why I'm putting on this persona. Maybe this is who I see myself as once I've achieved senior status. Haven't quite gotten there yet. Okay, so there is music and it is a little loud. I can just tell you right now, probably not going to be into it. Depending on how diverse the music is, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. So, we'll see. I don't know. It sounds interesting. It definitely sounds like a video game. But we'll leave it on for a bit and see while I'm doing my hellos, my highs. So, if you've never seen me before, hello, I'm Goose. I'm not wearing a NASA cap for any particular reason. It's just probably one of the most breathable hats that I have at the moment. If you're a flurfer, though, I am a paid shill. I've just started shilling. Congratulations, Goose. You've been picked to be the next NASA shill. Hey, if you want to debate me about flat Earth, I'm down. I'm kidding. Let's not do that. So, in that vein, actually connected to that, the reason why that was even said in the first place is because I'm going to take a break from all of the like serious stuff for a while and focus more on the video game stuff for a while. Reason being because I ain't getting no viewers on the debate side of things, and I'm not a debate bro. It just was a thing that I felt would be controversy bait, viewer bait, things like that. Enough of a pull for people that disagree, that I could use whatever skills I have in the art of debate to whatever. The point is, I'm not going to stop fighting back against misinformation spreading or anything like that. And in the future, we may incorporate things back into the schedule, like MAGA Mondays or whatever the themes were, Talk Tuesdays. But I'm going through and I'm seeing like it's a downward trend. Each time I do a debate stream or try to do something political or commentary based, the videos do just fine, but the viewers are not so plentiful. So in the spirit of trying to continue to build this community, I think what I'm going to do is change the focus of the daily live streams a little bit more into the entertainment form of things. Again, the reason behind sort of my philosophical reason behind that is because I understand that people don't necessarily like to see serious stuff when they've just gotten home from work or from school or whatever. Like, I know that it's probably a lot easier to just get yourself lost in like video games, like having fun, all that kind of stuff. So I have been increasingly trying to do more chill streams where I'm just playing COD or whatever, but I think focusing a lot more on that is probably going to be the way going forward, at least until we build more of a community, consistent community, you know. I don't oh, helmet. And continents or floating islands that can capsize if too many people stand on one side. Well, I believe that there's also a dome. There's also a dome and an ice wall, and that the governments of the world, I guess, don't allow people to go to Antarctica, so that you can't see the, you're not allowed to look at the dome. You're not allowed to like jump or the ice wall. You're not allowed to like jump over it or anything. All for some reason. For population control, I guess. What is sort of the going reason? I don't know. I think that in general, if I was to encounter somebody in a game going forward that like rustled my jimmies and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to, you know, I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm not really confrontational in the beginning. Like, I don't talk shit to people if I see, darn, I said the S word in the first 13 minutes. I am still trying to work on that. You know, I don't talk mess to people if I hear them, you know, supporting Trump in game. Like, I'm not that confrontational. I just like to, I want to feel like I'm doing something good for my immediate community, and I feel like if I can speak okay, point proven, then I might as well use that as my tool. And I feel like it was a little misguided in the immediate recent past. I feel like if I had kept my community from the previous when I was streaming full time, then folding things into a debate atmosphere would have been fine. But as things are right now, I'm going to be playing a lot more video game content. We've got Borderlands is coming out. I've got TTRPGs in the pipeline. You know, there's the last Epic, just it's pronounced Epic, but everyone calls it Epoch. Last Epoch it had a recent you know, improvement to Lich, which is one of my favorite classes, so I've been playing that a lot. Borderlands is coming out. I think I just said that. Battlefield's coming out. COD's coming out, and it's like month after month after month of content. And those are like my favorite games. Like Borderlands is one of my favorite, I guess, RPGs. And COD and Battlefield are like the big shooters. So it just kind of makes sense to switch things up a little bit. I think in my spare time, I'm probably going to keep, you know, going into people's streams like on TikTok and things like that, and maybe recording debates that I have there. But I'd rather travel to people, especially because like finding people to come into the stream to debate was so damn difficult. Like I have asked in almost, I would say, every community that I've been able to you know, be a part of on the journey to talking head status, and it's mostly just, well, I don't know, you just gotta kind of let them come to you. If I'm not getting the viewers, it's not, my stream's not going to show up, and people aren't going to stop in unless they think that I'm like an easy pickings type situation, which I guess is okay, but not really how I want to do things. All that being said, today is about Marvel and marbles. Okay, I wanted to do some stuff that had ways that I could make it alliterate on for Monday. We did it. We made it Marvelous Mondays. Marvelous Monday. I think it's a good title. I have scoured the internet, high and low, scoured it. Okay, I did maybe like a simple Google search, and I looked for games that tend to get engagement, that tend to get better viewers than you know, niche or AAA games where there's either oversaturation or no viewer base. And this is one of the ones that kept popping up. It kept popping up and popping up and popping up. So, being a fan of both Twitch integration and community engagement, here we are. Here we are. We're at Marbles on stream. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. All right. And one thing I thought was really cool about it was that it seems like the majority of the community is fairly supportive of one another. Like they kind of, all the streams kind of have at least 1 or 2 viewers, which is pretty cool. You know, cool to see that kind of closely knit, I guess. Closely knit, consistent. What would you call that? I don't know. I think it's ingratiated, consistent. Consistent's fine. We'll stick with that, you know? We'll stay with that. Why don't we just stay with that? Huh? Alright. Alright, so we've now clicked back into the game, very obviously. Why do I have Discord? If you want to join the Discord, please feel free. The Discord is located in the video description. So please enjoy. Now, I don't know. I'm used to marble runs being like normal marble runs, like where you would not like be able to move or manipulate the marble, but it looks like, if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like you can dodge and like move around and stuff. I don't know if that's the case, but we will find out together. I did bind controls. There is up, down, left, right, and to some extent jump. So yeah. All right. Well, the music isn't in the lobby here, so we'll go back to playing the regular, and we'll just turn the music off on this. Go get it. I don't know what the hub is. It's a leaderboard. There's scores in a marble run? we'll find all this out, I believe, as we go. So I'm just gonna pick the first one. Hang on, let me, I wanna close this door and trap the cool air in. Give me one moment. And he's back. Good gosh darn. Though the music should be a little lower. You know, just a good vibe. Let's see if we can find a way to get it up to 7. Can this happen? Nope, I just messed it up. There we go. All right, I think 7's perfect. All right. So I'm just gonna click on the first one, and okay. If you have any recommendations, I'm happy to hear it. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. What is... By map, by played? The number 1 played map? Is that what this one is? Am I guessing correctly? I think I'm assuming that I'm guessing correctly. Or maybe a random one. Should there be bots? Well, nobody's in here right now, so should there be bots? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm clicking buttons and we're gonna see how we do. All right, so I guess we're waiting. We're waiting for players. I think am I already in it? Do I know if I'm in it already? How do I know if I'm already in it? What does qualify mean? Sarah MX. Can't click on that. Can't click on that. Can't click on any of those. Can't click on that. I can click on those. All right. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, I've joined. Okay. I joined it. Oh, and I can kick myself too. Okay. All right. So apparently this, it'll I guess maybe auto go. I know that we're never gonna get 500 people in here, but I think I can start it just by clicking the button. So I guess that's how you do it. I want to know what this coin thing is. You know? That's weird. Oh, wait, oh, I can look around. Okay. I believe that my mouse sensitivity is a little too high. As is my face. As is my face in the frame. Much better. I figured out how to fix it on my mouse. On my mouse. So it's like a little plinko, I guess, thing. Plinko? Pachinko, not Plinko. Pachinko. Well, Plinko in The Price is Right. So, I mean, that's a thing. I mean, I guess I could probably just run this myself, right? I'm assuming that this is just a regular, oh, hello? Where's my camera? Whoop. Is it supposed to be slow? What's happening? Oh, no. Okay, so it's like those things from when I was a kid and going into the malls. Like they had these in malls in Southern California. Like a perpetual marble recycling puzzle game. I don't freaking know. It was like it had like these giant, like they were these metal balls and they would sit in this like mechanical device and it would just continue to operate. Whee! Okay. So that's a marble run. Is there more? There's more. I celebrated too quickly. There is more. I like these little, like the bowl with holes. Bowl with holes. If you want to carry water, you want to try not to have a bowl with holes. That's what you don't want. You don't want a bowl with holes. Whoop. We lost me. We lost me for a moment. So I think this was a random one that I had picked, I believe. I thought these were like golf tees. At least they kind of are. Go! Aw. Well, he could have gone. Could have gone real fast. But we didn't. No, sir. So I don't think that I still think that you don't have really any control. Like you just kind of wait for the marble to go, you know? Pretty sure that's how it seems to work. I have not tried to manipulate the marble. Every time I use any movement keys that I've bound, it goes directly to the... isn't this the same one? Is this not the... Oh, no, it's not. It goes directly to the camera. So... Alright, if you want to join, you're going to have to go over to Twitch and you type !play and then I guess choose your number. I think that's what's happening. I did win. I came in first, if you will. And it's looking like this one's going to be a pretty interesting one. I don't really know. It has the same sort of beginning as the first one. So I wonder why this one gets, you know, so many consistent viewers for the community. You know, is it because there's probably like a gambling aspect to this that I'm not seeing, right? Isn't that like kind of how that works? It's usually like people are like secretly betting on something. Maybe that's the cynical me speaking. All right, so we're gonna do this one now. I can't follow my guy until it starts, apparently. Here we go. You know, I bet you that's it, because like it's not that I don't believe, like marble runs are really fun to watch. That's why I'm even like entertaining this, because it's I really enjoy it. It's good for the ADHD brain. But like, you know, like there's those like Counter-Strike communities that are basically just like money trading markets, like masquerading as like gamers. Because all they do all day long is trade knife skins, like that's it. And there's so many like intricate trades that people get into that they'll have like automated things that I've heard people call them sniffers. I don't know if that's actually what they're called. They'll have these things that like search like low balls, like low balls. They'll search low ball offers on things and they'll like buy them out and then resell them to try and get a profit, even if it's just like fractions of a cent, because they feel like if they'll do this enough times that it will net them a big profit and they'll be able to like someday live off of it. It's crazy. And I think that CSGO still has a very strong trading community. And there's I know that it's like TF2 is a little different with the hats, but at the height of the hat trading movement, I think that it was mostly just like a culture. It wasn't I don't think that they had really intended to encourage gambling or have any gambling aspect to it. So there wasn't like you know, I'll trade you based on whatever. It wasn't anything like that, except until like the spooky stuff came around. I think the dynamic changed just a tiny little bit. Marvelous. So the reason why Marvelous Monday is happening is because what? Let's support this browser. I'm literally just using it as using it as my thing, you know? I don't know how else to be very clear about this. So I'm trying to be pushed. Oh, that's why. Because I guess if I mute the video on there, it'll turn off my camera or something. Oh no! What did I break? That was very loud. I don't know if that was loud to anyone else, but that was very loud to me. That's real loud. No, don't just stop. Does that ever happen? I hope that doesn't happen on a regular basis to people. All right, if you want, get in here and join. So far, I am the number one winningest winner of the winners so far. If you want a chance to win, then you better get into the Twitch chat. Let me tell you. Okay, it was real loud on my end. I don't know what was up with that. Where are the... Oh. We start up here, I guess. Above everything. Just like my rightful place. Teehee. I think Marvel's going to be a little different. The Marvel part of this is going to be a little different, mostly because I don't, you know, I could, I guess, talk at length about what I think I like and don't like about the current situation with Marvel, but I also just kind of want to play Marvel Rivals. You know, it's been a while. I enjoy it. It's a fun game. And it's still trending on Twitch, so might as well give it a go. You know. But we will wait for that. We'll wait to see if we can get any people who want to race. Oh yeah, no problem, Helmet. No problem. Do what you got to do. Alright, we'll run this one. But if you'd like, get on into the chat. The chat over on Twitchels. L Twitcheroni. and join in for the next round. All right, it's exclamation point play. And it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Easy to get a hold of, easy to get the hang of. Although, I don't know if everything I'm doing is correct. I think it is. But that's just because I think everything I do is correct, so I don't know. We'll find out. I'm willing to, you know, I'm hoping that some more seasoned Marble on Stream enthusiasts might offer some insight or as to what I might be missing. So feel free to contribute if I'm supposed to be doing anything other than just letting these things go. I'm still fascinated. I'm freaking riveted right now, actually. I think this is meant for ADHD people, because I'm getting a kick out of it. I'm not even doing anything, and I'm getting a kick out of it. I kind of like I'm telling myself, just shut up and enjoy it. Weird, right? I have to break out of that. Just so just to give you a little bit of insight. When I was a lot younger, I didn't really have a lot of friends. Read 0 friends. I had 0 friends. I still have 0 friends. I didn't want to run that again. Damn it. Well, whatever. You get the chance. If you'd like, you can join. Please type exclamation point play if you'd like to join. I didn't have friends growing up or currently. I guess I should say I'd never had really friends. But that just meant that I had a lot of time to just kind of like explore and go do whatever I wanted. And so one of the things I used to like to do is go to the malls that were in my whatever area I lived. I used to live in Southern California. I lived in Sacramento for a while. And so I would go sort of like walking around the malls, seeing what's up, people watch, all that kind of stuff. It was very fun. But in Southern California, when I was very young, I moved up to like Sacramento, I think, when I was like 8. So I had quite a bit of time down in Southern California. But so when I used to go to those malls, we would go to whatever the Westfield equivalent was back then to the like in the I can remember it was like something Plaza, but it's the big, you know, the malls of the 90s, the 80s and 90s. That are kind of like less popular now. And we would my mom would go shopping, and when I was like super young, but after I was like 10 or 12, she let me that's really young still. She let me you know, take the bus to, downtown wasn't very far from where I lived at the time, and I already took like the bus to school. I was pretty independent. My mom mostly just worked for my, you know, the entire time that I was living under her roof. Pretty much just work. And she would be gone 3 weeks at a time, and I think she was gone maybe 6 months out of the year total. No, I'd say 9 months. I never saw my mother. Like I didn't have a dad, and I just never saw my mother. Like I think she was like kind of as big in her position as you can get, like, because she wasn't a Christian, but she worked for a church organization, and so they wouldn't let you get to a certain point unless you became religious, unless you were like part of the religion's inner circle, I guess. I don't know. But so she would be gone for like just almost like the whole year. Like I would see her for like during my school breaks, she would want to be home. And then during, so like a little bit during the summer. I think summer is what, like 8 weeks traditionally for like school children, and then year-round school, I think it's like a little less or something. I don't remember. I'm sure someone with kids or a kid who's in school could probably educate me on that. I feel like that's a short time for summer. 2 months? No, that sounds about right. June, July, August. And then what, you start like in September probably? That makes sense to me, I think. Type exclamation point play if you'd like to play, or If you're a member of the Marbles on Stream community and you're just stumbling upon this stream, help me out here. Let me know if there's a mode that is, you know, more fun to play, or if there's, you know, a hub of community members that might enjoy just like jumping into random games. I'd be happy to welcome them into this particular game. But yeah, just, you know, welcome, and enjoy your time here. I'm willing to listen to a different type of music, but this is just kind of my default go-to when it comes to background noise. I like the whole cyberpunk-esque feel of it. If we consistently end up not getting joiners in these races, we might put Marble on Stream on the back burner until the end of the stream, and then we'll jump into Marble Rivals. But I am gonna hold out hope for now. We're gonna go till at least, I'd say if we don't get people to join by 12:30 in an hour, then we'll switch over to Marble Rivals for the rest of the stream. However, if we get people in here who want to join, then I would be happy to switch back. I guess you could call me a switch. Wait, what? I mean, well, I mean, that's not really, I guess that wouldn't be embarrassing, would it? Never mind, I'm okay with not reacting to it at all. At least not negatively. If you use cart pens, you really want to try to make sure that you don't let them clog up. They will do that during hot weather as the resin inside expands. Along with the air that's inside as well. So it basically, it'll push it up through the atomizer and into the stem of the mouthpiece itself, and you don't want to let it do that. It'll just gum up the works, and then it has the potential for you to get actual like resin into your mouth, which does, if you have ever tasted resin accidentally, it does not taste good. But I do like the, I don't remember which brand this is, I do like them for the cigar tip. I don't really like the cigar tip anymore, but it was good while it lasted. You know, I kind of used to, I know that I don't look like I'm from any particular type of community other than nerds, but I used to puff on the Black and Mild back in the day. All right? I am not co-opting anyone's culture when I say that. I just happen to have lived in a geographical location where one would go and puff on a Black and Mild, okay? All right? Or maybe you'd roll to the corner and you'd spend a dime. If you had a friend, you'd get a dub. You spend a dime, you get a dub. Which I always thought was funny because people always called dimes dubs. Like, where I'm from in Sacramento, I'm sorry for this weird lingo rant, but dimes are not dubs. Dimes are dimes. Dimes are 10, okay? They mean 10. That means you spend 10. $10. Dubs are 20. So I don't know why dimes and dubs are supposed to be the same thing. That's stupid. All right? In my hometown, we were smart about it. Our illicit substances. All right? We knew how to count back in my day. If you want to play Marble Run with an old man, then please feel free to head on over to Twitch and type !join. And then your marble will just pop into existence. It'll just pop in there. Just blip in, just right there. Through some miracle of magic and alchemy, electronic, digital alchemy. And then we'll get it started. And then we'll get it started. All right. Other ideas I have for stream themes, if you will. Yes, I had to get very close to the mic for that. Other ideas I had for stream themes were improv. I know that sounds freaking crazy. I know that sounds stupid as all get out. It's like, Dad, get off the internet, you know? Okay, kids. Goddamn. I don't think anybody is gonna find my sense of humor funny, and that's my worry, because I have such a weird brain. I don't know how else to describe it. I have such a weird brain, and I find things funny that like nobody. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had no friends. I always had to kind of talk to myself. I invented my own comedic language, I guess. Commedia dell'arte. But I'm kind of thinking improv might be fun. I wish that I had people that I knew in real life where I could like record sketches, because that is what I would really love to do. But that just is not feasible with 0 people. And I do my best thinking when I'm playing off somebody, you know, like that's also why I've been, you know, trying to network and find people that, you know, want to like be content creators that want to like play games in those sort of like games with friends groups and stuff. Because like I have Peak, right? Peak is fun, it's trending, it's you know, it's whatever, but I don't have anyone to play it with, and I think it's the man, how do I describe this? The vibe is different when you are playing with someone else specifically for the sake of content creation. If you guys weren't aware, or if you aren't familiar with those games with friends channels, basically it's like if you've ever watched Battlefield Friends, that animated series that is all about Battlefield. That group is a group of dudes. I don't know if they're all called Neebs Gaming or if they belong to a group called Neebs Gaming, but that's what their like gaming channel is. No, it's a bunch of different guys who are under the umbrella of Neebs Gaming, I believe, is sort of how that works. But point is, that's like a games with friends channel, and I really enjoy like the way that they produce things, like how everyone kind of seems to have their part and their archetype that they follow, and it's like a boy band, you know. There's a bad boy, there's a troll, there's the handsome one who's probably just mad at the world because he's closeted. All right, just saying. And it's fun. I like, you know, one of the reasons why the movie Stand By Me really didn't have an emotional impact on me is I didn't have a group of friends. One of the reasons why it didn't really emotionally impact me is because I didn't have a group of friends, and I used to think it was like leading to something psychological about me, but really all it is just that I just didn't have an experience to bounce off of somebody else in my immediate social group to really reference a memory like that, you know. I've lost plenty of friends, but that's not a result of burning bridges, that they just died, so it's like kind of hard to blame them for that. Sorry for the somber note there. The point is that I do a lot of my best. I don't want to call anything I do comedy, because I am not like a comedian or an actor, but I do my best comedy when I'm bouncing ideas off of somebody else, and I need that, you know, I need that experience, I need that organization, I need that teamwork where everyone's sort of on and all working towards the same goal, you know what I mean? Like, because the streamer personality for these guys that do games with friends content, it evolves differently than like just being a regular streamer. Like you kind of, I think, and what it looks like is you kind of get these personalities that are like your on switches flipped when you're with your friends, when you're gaming with your friends, and you take on whatever the role is. And of course, I mean, that's sort of designated to you when you come together and form your group, or that's just how your friend group is. But I don't know, it's cool. I like that sort of party, like a D&D party dynamic. Kind of cool. And I just like to get that rolling, you know? So yeah, that's been my thing. I'm sort of like trying to network and get to know people, and it's such a difficult line to tread though, because I have worked in a bunch of different fields, mostly restaurants and service jobs, so like grocery stores, things like that. But people, it seems like, sorry, my thoughts are disorganized. So my point here, I'll say the point and then I'll get to the point. The point is that I believe that being persistent is the best way to find groups of people to play with, or to make work, or to create art with, or whatever. And to me, persistence means sending an email, and if you haven't heard a follow-up from a couple of business days, then you send another email. And in that email, you try not to be pushy. You try just to say, hey, just wanted to follow up, see if you had time to read whatever I sent over. If so, would love to hear back from you. Really hoping to get this thing started. Thanks a lot. Now, what I've noticed, and I'm sure that anybody who has ever sent correspondence to a streamer knows this. Let me just turn off my face cam real quick. I'm about to engage in illicit acts here. Not sexual. Oh man, you know, me saying that kind of made it sound like it was gonna be. I promise that wasn't what entered my mind, but I figured people might go there, so I just wanted to head it off at the pass, all right? I should just not say anything. I'm just turning the camera off. Give me 1 second. So, sorry, where I left off was, I'm sure that anybody who's ever tried to send correspondence to a streamer or a content producer or whatever, or a celebrity too, you know, I'm sure that you know very well that if you are pushy in any way, if you, and not even like in a pushy way, if you are insistent or persistent, they will absolutely shut down lines of communication with you. And I have definitely noticed that. Someone even like tried to get me, what was it? Like they tried to get me dogpiled on Twitter because they had, so what was this? Okay, so it was a couple, and they did like a team stream. They did a couple stream, not like individually. They had their own channels, but they often did like group streams. And there was like this other guy that was also kind of, he was also moving into the area, but I don't think that he was meant to live with them or anything like that. Or maybe he was already living in the area. Anyway, it was the area that I lived in, and I was like, oh cool, all right, people to network with, hell yeah. This is like my sort of, you know, my stomping grounds. I know all the cool spots, all that kind of stuff. So I send them an initial, I think it was a Twitch message or something that said like, you know, hey, I happen to live in the San Francisco area, or I happen to live in San Francisco, and you know, my wife and I stream, and my wife sometimes shows up on it, and we hang out and go out and get food and stuff like, you know, just normal, hey, how are you doing, nice to meet you kind of stuff. And their response back was like, yeah, great, awesome, you know, cool, we'll hit you up when we get into town. And I didn't, you know, I don't take those as like concrete plans or anything, or even commitments. But I you know, I'll believe you if you tell me something. So if you say you're gonna hit me up, which I know again through experience recently, or at least just nowadays, like I guess as of 10 years ago, people, when they say I'll do something, they don't mean it. for the most part. It just kind of depends on how passionate they feel about the thing that they're addressing. So a couple months go by, and I don't really watch their streams, but I do pay attention. Like I look at social media that, you know, they tend to be involved in stuff like that. So, and I see that they mentioned stuff like moving in and adjusting to the, you know, the new place and all that. So I'm like, oh cool, they're in the area. I should probably, like, you know, hit them up and see what's up, see if they want to hang out. We can, like, go, I don't know, get a taco and a beer or something like that. And so I contact them again, and I you know, I do like a hey, I'm a guy, I talked to you guys a little while ago. We exchanged briefly, and, you know, you guys said you're gonna hit me up once you move into the area. I know that, you know, things are hectic and stuff, obviously, with moving and trying to get things restarted and all that kind of stuff. And so, like, I know I didn't expect anything from you guys, and so I just wanted to follow up and see if, you know, you were able to get adjusted, and how you're feeling about the area now. Have you had a chance to explore, anything like that? And they didn't get back to me. They didn't respond. And so then I think, like, maybe 3 weeks passes, 3 weeks or a month or something like that, and I what do you want? You want water? Oh, she wants to go out. She always creeps up to the door like she thinks that it's a bad thing to ask to be let out. I'll be right back. Yes, go out. And so, during this time, you know, from beginning to up to this point, I was having decent exchanges with these guys. You know, we were commenting on each other's posts, and it was just like, haha, funny, you know, whatever, like, friendly stuff. I had watched their streams a couple of times. I watched the other guy's stream, and, you know, it seemed like we were sort of on the path to networking greatness. And then one night, I think it was like 3 weeks or a month after I followed up the first time, I was drinking margaritas with my wife. We were hanging out at a bar / nightclub. And I send a picture of my margarita. I was like, if you guys aren't doing anything tonight, there's a celebration for yada yada. I forget, it was like an event or something like that. There's a celebration over for this thing, margaritas, tacos. Hit me up if you guys end up in the neighborhood, because they said, you know, they're moving to San Francisco, and so I lived in San Francisco, and so I was like, hit me up if you guys happen to be in the neighborhood. I got a reply from the guy that wasn't part of the couple. He was just their friend, and it was like very matter-of-factly, stop, period. You've been harassing us on social media for like the last 6 weeks or something like that, and then we're not interested, or we're trying to be nice, or something like that. And I responded to him going like, whoa, hold up. And I tried to plead my case and say, like, I did not think that I was being pushy or insistent or anything. It was just my attempt to say, hey, what's up, let's hang out. Like, that's all I was doing. I was just trying to make friends. And he said something back like, we're not gonna go into the city every time, you know, you want to hang out, or something like that. It was basically like, we don't live in the city, and we're not gonna go into the city just to hang out with you. So first of all, sorry, had no idea that when you say you're moving to San Francisco, you actually mean friggin' Berkeley fucking Hills. So I'm sorry that I took you at your word for that. You could have made it clear and had, like, tried to been civil about responding to something like that you thought was harassment. That would have been nice. And then I was like, and secondly, I don't think that a post and then an email and then a follow-up and then a post and an @ like, and we're talking like 6 months apart here. 6 months from the first one to the most recent one. I was like, I wouldn't call those pushy. I was like, and then he tried to diffuse the situation, but he wasn't really trying to do that. He was trying to be like, listen, man, like, I know that you think that we're important or that we're important to you, but like, you can't just like come up into our lives, you know? Like, you can't just like incorporate yourself into people's stuff, you know? That was the gist of what he had said to me. And I was like, okay, I not really looking for advice on how to network. I really was just trying to network. Usually when someone reaches out to you, it's a professional thing, and I was trying to, you know, make, quote unquote, make new friends. When people say make new friends, they mean make inroads. I was trying to make new friends with people who seem to have the same goals that I did, who, you know, it seems like a good business person would then want to merge those things, and then we could all share a goal. I don't know what the motivation is to not want to do that. I understand it though. But I was just like, I don't know how this turned into what it did. And I got dogpiled by their followers. Like, they were all like just calling me a stalker and like trying to dox me, and like, it was very, very, very sad for me because it was a misunderstanding. And I messaged him and I was like, this has gotten out of hand. Like, this was back and forth on Twitter for part of it. And then they emailed me, I think, telling me to stop. And then I was like, you guys gotta stop all this shit happening on Twitter. Like, I didn't do any of the stuff that people are accusing me of, and I'm feeling really dogpiled on and attacked right now. Like, I'm just some fucking dude who's trying to build a community, and now you guys are like, it seems like you guys want to remove that ability from me for like no good reason other than I tried to be your friends. And I don't really think that a lot of that got through at the time. Hopefully they look back on it and at some point and go like, you know, and maybe just go to themselves like, ooh, that was kind of rough. I don't know, but it's, you know, I don't expect anything. The whole point of what I was saying is that during the exchange, the dude said something like, oh man, what was it? It was like, you can't like put yourself into people's lives. I said that before, paraphrasing, and I don't know if it was correct, but that's sort of the gist of it. Don't insert yourself into people's lives. And then a week after that, a notification of a new video pops up into my YouTube feed where it's his video, and he talks about the importance of fucking networking and how if you're a creator just starting out, that you need to be bold and reach out to other YouTubers. Even if they refuse to talk to you, you have to keep talking to them. You have to be persistent. He literally said all of those things just after all of this had happened. I was so pierced. I was so upset at it. But like, that, despite that experience, I still would like to be a part of a collective of people who all have sort of production in mind. That's, I guess, the point of that whole meandering story. My apologies. But you know what? We had to get there. We had to get here somehow, right? We all had to get here somehow. Well, it's been a half an hour since I said how long we were going to wait. And I am not seeing an avenue for Marbles on stream. I'm happy to keep going. And I think the more I watch, the more I'm going to want to keep going. This is mesmerizing. Is that a dragon claw? All right, if I get bored, we're gonna go to Marvel Rivals. So, what was my confusion about Marvel earlier? Let me explain. You probably didn't catch that because if you're just joining, then you weren't here back then. And so if you weren't here back then, you didn't catch what I said. Fair enough. Marvel is near and dear to me. So is DC, but I would say less so. I'm not a big fan of just having a crisis every other year. It's just not, I don't know. I like the idea of multiverses, which, funny you should mention that. I don't mind the MCU's approach to things like the multiverse, but I think if they're just gonna cave into the fans at some point and not continue to do their own weird visions for what they want out of superheroes, then they need to do it from the first place, from the first step. If the fans are saying reset the universe, then they don't wait 10 movies to finish up whatever storyline. Just reset the damn universe, you know. And like, I think the MCU in like the Thanos era may have gone on too long. And not to say that the whole arc was bad, or that any of the movies wouldn't still fit if we looked back on it. But I think, oh no, I still won. Haha. Fuck you, nobody. Well, if you'd like to change this from pathetic to majestic, then join in the next race. All players welcome. Come on. Come on. Come on. Play Marble Run with your granddad, okay? He just learned he was autistic. Not really, though that would explain a lot of my eccentricities. Eccentric? Eccentric. There's one right there. Constantly self-checking my own grammar. Pronunciation. Mouth sounds. So if you like video game content and tacos, put a 1 in the chat. If you like playing with fire, put a 2 in the chat. If you like pranking your neighbors, put a 3 in the chat. If you like worshiping Satan, put a 666 in the chat. See, it was more than 3. It's no longer good. If you didn't know, you can't tell more than 3 of the same type of joke. You can. It's situational, but you shouldn't tell more than 3 types of the same joke in one like statement. The magic rule of 3s applies to a lot of things other than celebrity deaths. Now that one was depressing. I don't know why I used that as the example, but there it was in my brain. Ready. 1 in the chamber. Celebrity funerals. Celebrity deaths. Bam, bam. Waiting to start. Potential viewers, I'm calling on you. I'm manifesting. I'm going to use the secret. I'm using the secret. I'm manifesting destiny. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, man. I'm not doing that. I am doing something less genocide-y. Whew. I apologize. But I'm not going to make an apology video, all right? Now, what I would like is to have a whole plate of pizza in front of me right now. A whole plate of pizza. Just a freaking, like an extra large with like the tiny little cup pepperonis that catch the grease, and like 2 different types of cheese, one of which low moisture mozzarella. And I don't mind if the other is fresh mozzarella, but I prefer something a little tangier, like a fontina or a provolone. You know, definitely not a Munster though. You don't want anything soft. If you like euphemisms, put a 4 in the chat. If you like tacos, put a taco in the chat. Type exclamation point to join, exclamation point play, not just the exclamation point. You can, and I'll know that that means you're excited, but it won't work. I don't know why I'm pointing at the far end of my other screen, because my camera's here. It won't work, all right? It won't work. This is my brush. Don't piss off my brush, because it has bristles that are more rough than you would think they are. So, back off! You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. If you remember that commercial, type a 5 in the chat. Is it more awkward to hear me tell bad jokes with the face cam on? Does that make people too embarrassed to stick around? If I was gonna continue telling bad jokes, like just jokes that aren't funny, should I hide my face? Should I keep my face off camera? I don't think so. I'm no stranger to humiliation, let me tell you. I've been talking to myself for near 6 months now. It's like a journal. Call me the journaling. Call me the journaling journal. If you notice that I'm wearing a NASA cap and you don't like it, type exclamation point play to prove that flat earthers are right. Is that a good one? Is that a good line? Will you join if I for you Christians out there, type exclamation point play to convert me to Christianity. Okay. Any of you scammers out there, if you'd like to get your hands on my soch and my mom's maiden name, what? Type exclamation point play. Okay. If my personal FBI agent would like full and unfettered access to my hard drives, as if he doesn't already, you sneaky sly snake, then simply type exclamation point play. All right, fine. Fine, you know what? I'm okay with that. I have enough pride for the both of us, for the 10 of us, for the 5 of us. How many are here? 1 of us, for the 1 of us. That's right. That was me clearing my throat. It was not a war cry. I promise that was not a war cry. I am not going to combat. Why is my desk so goddamn crumby? Sorry, I like obsessively dusting off my desk. It is just filled to the brim with crumbs and dust. Crumbsties, dust. Crumbs. Crumb dust. I don't know a creative enough name for that. All right. If you're very handsome and sexy and intelligent, type exclamation point play. Okay. If you are if you're a butt, if you're just a mean son of a gun, if you're ooh, you like to get ugly with people, oh, you like to rough up the general public, and you like to rock all the boats, type exclamation point play. Okay. If you are attending a quinceañera while you're watching this stream, type exclamation point play. Okay. If your favorite Marvel superhero is Godzilla, type exclamation point play. Okay. If you are a businessman, but you also like to party, type exclamation point play. All right. If you're a member of the human species, type exclamation point play. Ooh, tough crowd. All right. I didn't know that I was playing to the reptilians. But here we are. As I prepare to sup of thine earth's bounty in smoke form, dear reptilians, please consider sparing me in the great arrival of the scorched god. Okay? I would appreciate if nobody tries to ask me to repeat that name. There's a blood curse on it. There you go. Now I have an excuse. Bet you didn't think I could work my way out of that one. Well, I did. Can't work my way out of that curse, though. Guess I could just become Ghost Rider. I don't know how you do that, though. How does one become Ghost Rider? You know, do I have to be Nicolas Cage? Or do I have to just want it real bad? Alright, well, we don't have enough handsome and intelligent people here who have hit exclamation point play. So we're gonna have to start it. Unfortunate. I thought there would be at least one handsome and smart person watching. I had to, you know, I had to hope. There doesn't seem to be one smart, handsome, emotionally intelligent, well-adjusted, what would you call it when you are like, it's like you're well-adjusted but like sexually, like is there a sexually well-adjusted term? But you throw that in with the whole persona, you're mentally healthy, you know, we just don't have any people like that, so we're just gonna have to hit play. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to hit start. Maybe if any handsome or intelligent you know, mentally healthy people show up, then you might want to hit exclamation point play, and then you'll be able to take part in the next race. But for now, you kick rocks! What is happening to my phone? Hello, phone. I think my phone's overheating. That is not live. What is happening right now? Oh yeah, my phone is blazing. Blazing hot. I'm in a funnel. I am in a funnel. How do I... How do I? If I'm doing anything wrong in this game, let me know. I'm pretty sure this is all you're supposed to do in the race mode. I guess I could try a different mode. The one that I saw the most in other people's streams was the pachinko one, Plinko Pachinko. I just clicked this one because it was the first on the list here, you know? I wanted to try and keep things simple. Keep it simple, stupid. I wanted to kiss myself. Wait, what? I win! I guess. I win! Alright, back to the subject at hand. How do I... Race menu. I won. I win. I currently won and win. All right, so what's the big one? This is the one that I keep seeing people play in this category. So perhaps this one might be a good one for people to jump into. Why did I start talking like Dracula there for a second? So what okay, this is what? Okay, this is confusing. What do I do? Starting amount of plays for all players when they join. All right. Pretty confusing. I guess. I'm just gonna click start game. If I've had it, or if I have it set to something that is dumb, and please let me know. I know that dumb is a bit of a broad term, but no one ever called me a wordsmith. All right, no one ever tried that. I'm pretty good at words, though. Give me a word. Give me any word. Any word at all. Give me any word. That's right, you can't, because I know words. Or I'm good at, because I'm good at words. I said, that's what I said. It's not that I know words, it's that I'm good at words. I do know words. I know words too. Give me a word. Any word. That's right. I thought so. You can't. Because I know words. And well, now I forgot which one was exclusive. I know about words, and I know words. I also have memories of lots of things. Type exclamation point bloop. Do it. I don't know what this does. I want to watch it. What is the player's number thing at the top? Is that how many people are here? And what am I copying? Someone who knows more than me, I hope, gets into the stream and tells me how this works. There's a glowing... There's number signs. It looks like Minesweeper, kind of. It looks like Plinko and Minesweeper. Had a baby. Plinko and Minesweeper had a baby. Alright, well, we'll go for, I guess, a couple more minutes. I just want to sit here doing nothing. I just don't know if this is I don't know what this I don't know what I'm looking at. To be honest, to be completely 100% honest, this is alien to me. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is an old man is sitting here looking at this screen, and it says exclamation point bloop, and there's player's number and a copy symbol, and this is very strange. I like it. I can't wait to see whatever it does do its thing, but I don't know it. And I'm too lazy to learn. Gosh darn it. It's too tough for people to learn new things. You know, you can't, the older you get, the more your brain like starts to poop. Brain poop. That's what they call it. It's a medical term. Brain poop. I don't know if you've ever heard it before. Probably not, because you've never taken the Hippocratic Oath. Have you? Didn't think so. I haven't either, but that's beside the point. Brain poop. It affects at least 13 out of 15 people worldwide. Somebody type exclamation, and see, now I'm mispronouncing words. Somebody type exclamation point bloop, and does it just generate a marble and it falls into a thing? Or is it like, can you win something? Should I is there like a prize, or what is this? I'm so confused. It feels like the score maximum should be like 6,500,000, and the score minimum should be -8. Aww. Well, you can't make negative numbers. Computers don't like those. Computers do not like negative numbers. If you ever put a negative number into a computer, it will kill itself. Self-delete. It will self-delete. No, but that's actually like a technical term for computers. It will end its own life, unfortunately. So don't ever enter a negative number into a computer, ever. Never, ever, ever. All right? Nobody will tell you that. Nobody tell you that, especially not the liberal media. Especially not them globe earthers. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to be a NASA shill. Neither will any of those flat earthers. Well, I guess NASA shills can probably still believe in conspiracies. At least I haven't painted myself into a corner here. I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that. I'll just keep yes-anding myself until I get around this giant sequoia tree I've bumped my face into. Is 6,500,000 a good maximum score? Somebody try and get that. I don't know how you get that. And it looks like the game like resets after a certain amount of time. I guess, do people just leave this going? Oh, that's what it is. I think I figured it out. So the reason why this is so consistent is because people like put this on and just leave it, and then well, I didn't watch any of the stream, so I don't know if people actually talk to their chat. I want to click on this little guy. Seems squishy. But yeah, that actually makes sense to me. I did not know that was a thing. Or at least that's a suspicion that I have that I think sounds like it makes sense. You know? All right, well, I mean, so that says that there's probably like some aspect of gambling, not like illegal gambling, but like, you know how Salty Bet does whatever it does, that kind of stuff. So there's probably something like that going on. Because people love pachinko. I know it's like a huge thing in China and Japan, right? I think maybe all Asian countries. I'm not sure. Big in the Asia. Big in the Asia. It's big in the Asias. You know, if there are multiple Asias and something can be big in them, that is it. It's pachinko or plinko, or it's plinko. When Bob Barker does it. It's plinko when Bob Barker does it. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Bob Barker! Spay and neuter your pets. Please! And I can't join this though. Like, what's... Can I do it in the... I'm sure I can. I did it! Okay, so yeah, it is like a... sort of a... block breaker... dream maker... love taker, don't you mess around with me... sort of thing. Okay. So it is really for potential gamblers, I guess. Who plays this? That's what I'm curious about. Who plays this? What is... And what is the play cost? What does that mean? Is that channel points? Am I like no, can't use those words. Am I hamstringing myself by not having? I don't think I have channel points enabled. Do I? I don't think I have channel points. And it doesn't have anything that looks like it's related to this. Yeah, I don't know if there's... Oh, I'm gonna shut that door again. God damn you! Y'all are passed out because it's too hot in here. That's why. The crisis. All right. So, okay. It seems like this relies almost entirely on viewers to make it go. So I don't think that having 0 viewers in the room is exactly the best direction for us right this moment. I think that we should probably wait to play the bloop one until we know we have multiple people who are gonna make it go. Because I could just type it in and make it go. Look at that. And that's fun. I like it, but I want to see, like, you know, bunches of them. But again, I don't know if I am... Oh, wait, that's bad, right? When max score box is hit, all players with plays less than or equal to this number will get a play cost return. Oh. So that number should be big. So you get more replays? Or wait. Right? I don't... But it costs 5 to play. Your starting plays... Yeah, sure. And then, you get like to what? 1,000, I guess. I don't know if I'm doing this right. And it might not be. That's okay. Phone because no. Nope. That is not helpful. That's not what I wanted. Please phone. All right. So we're still sitting at not many viewers, 0 viewers. I think just the chat bots are in here right now. So we're gonna switch to Marvel then. The fishing line has been broken. and the fish aren't biting. Although I consider myself one of the fish, so that's kind of cannibalistic, you know, I guess you could say. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in a while, so it may take me a bit to warm up. So I haven't played a lot of FPS lately, so that might help. Marvel! Rival! Alright, we are switching it over. Switching that shia. Do you like when people like pretend to cuss, but like they're not actually cussing? Do you like shia? Why don't you just go boo? You know, stuff like that. Really like hip and current stuff, you know? Don't judge me. Marvel team, go! Marvel, action! Team, go! Team. Marvel, action! Marvel! Team! Teams! Everybody loves teams. Come on. You know? If you ain't into teams, then I don't know much about your face. Alright? GIMP. No, that's the name of the program. GIMP. I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it. But on their behalf, I apologize for their insensitive ass name. Not the name of their ass, like the insensitive name. That is a very egregious insensitivity. What? I have to click? Wasn't Null a thing already? Wasn't he like a threat at some point already? Or that was vampires. What a coinkydink, one of my favorite skins is already all venomed out. Symbioted. Symbioted, then we get symbi-goated. What? Oh, you give me a, oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Damn it. Well, darn it. Now I really want that one. Because that's the luxury one, right? Yeah, damn it. Who dat? Oh, Wolverine. Ooh, that's cool. Aw, man. So cool. And that's pretty cool too. Okay. All right. Well, maybe at some point I'll buy it. Of course, and of course the Jeff the Shark. That's, yeah. Well, if I get back into Marvel, then maybe. But I'm going to be all about Borderlands and Battlefield and COD, so it probably will not happen for Marvel Rivals, unfortunately. If you're just joining, thank you so much. We have switched over to Marvel Rivals from Marbles on Stream because you need, I guess, viewers to really make that one go. Whereas Marvel Rivals, you just kind of play the game. And with any luck, and with any amount of skill, y'all like the content. If y'all like the content, then hopefully you'll follow and like and subscribe and all that kind of ish, I believe is what the kids are still saying. I think. I don't think anyone says that. I'm not hip. I'm an old man. I'm an old desiccated skeleton-like man. From the depths of the bone garden. The dead fields. My ancient creaking joints are audible through the halls of the whatever. Ah! Ooh! Ooh! It's very scary. We are going to go way down in graphics quality, unfortunately. Where do I do that? It is down here. Oh, hey, we're good. We're good. All right. We're already good. Okay, good. Sweet. All right, we're just going to jump into one. I haven't played in a long time, so forgive me for not being very good right away. Or the rest of the stream. Couldn't even remember how to start a match, so that'll give you an idea of where we're at. Just reinstalled it. They're igniting the time stream. So it happens. Sometimes you ignite the time stream, sometimes you don't. You know. Krakwa. Don't know what that accent was. Don't know why I did it.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Okay, who's gonna be good to jump in with? Someone on the back line. Someone that does a healy heals. And who has a scythe. Why is there's arguably a lot. There was a lot of music conflicting, and it was making my brain jumble. Oh, that is some choppy animation right there. My computer is dying right now. Oh, it's blowing mostly cool air. 27 FPS, that's cool. It happens, you know? What is our team up? What is it? Tell me! Pew, 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 pew.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Don't you tell me anything about missionary. That's very disgusting.
Shake it up.
Can you believe that? You guys believe that? That they would say anything? What is the ability there?
A nest of tiny spider bombs. Take a nest.
Where the fuck is okay, cool.
I need assistance.
That's what the team up thing was.
The area is yours to capture now.
Pew, 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 pew,
Capture the mission
pew,
area.
pew, pew. That's what we do, lady. That's what we do.
Do you have to burn
It is real choppy. Don't worry, it is not you or your computer. It is me and my computer. We are down. We were down to like 10 FPS, which seems insane. Die, brother. Live, friends. Just, you know, stay within heal shot. Okay, or no, that's fine. That's cool. You don't have to. No, it's not. I ain't your daddy. I ain't your daddy. Oh, friends! I kind of didn't realize that the enemy team was right there. You know? Could happen to anyone. You know, just saying. It probably couldn't have happened to anyone. I walked right into that. I really did. I can acknowledge that. I can. Can you guys like just chill? Just chill, 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 just chill. See, did you hear all that? That was me using tactical language, just so you guys know. Tactical language. Everyone likes my tactical language. Good call outs, good call outs, good call outs. Very tactical, very tactical. No, get back into my... Okay, and my computer's frozen, and my computer's frozen. My character is still moving. Computer frozen, character still moving. Don't shoot at me. I don't want that to happen to me. No, thank you.
We are undefeatable.
Your powers are mine.
It's party time. Take a look behind. I am ready to put on a show.
I don't think I did anything good with that. Can I like get out of here? Can I? Thank you. Oh. Good. That's why we're here, gentlemen. Oh, Danny boy, I have like an itch in my throat, and that was the reason I was trying to do any kind of a note there, because I was trying to get it to dislodge whatever's in there. The light is shining so brightly off of my dog right now that it is almost blinding me in the face. I don't know where else you could get blinded. Can't think of anywhere. And could your butthole be blinded? What about the eye of your belly button?
30 seconds before you attack.
I don't know.
Get ready.
Where do you have eyes? Where are all the eyes on a human? I mean, on us humans.
Anyone want a selfie with me? No? Tough crowd.
Could you stop jumping around, frames? I'm thinking that something is set
Battle starts in 5, 4,
like wrong,
3, 2.
and it's like bugging out. That's my guess.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Why is my
Got it?
sensitivity so low? Thank you. Maybe if we go back to balanced, that might help with whatever's causing the issue. That's how we do things, yo! Why am I talking like that? I don't know. It just kind of happened. I'm okay with it. Oh.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
Can we learn how to mantle? That's for people who don't look up. Learn a mantle. Stop framing. Stop frame issue. Stopping with that.
Control seized. I like the code.
I don't like it. Frame issues. Could you stop, please? Oh, could you really stop, please? Come on, guys. You want to maybe focus fire this guy real quick while he doesn't have his buddies?
A nice deep freeze.
I mean, that's on me for not having my. Oh, whoops. Well. He strayed too far from my thing. From my thing. Sorry, I can't talk and aim at the same time. I thought I heard bad guys. I don't think this is as sensitive as COD is, so I think with the footsteps that I'm hearing, is that a face? Did that just bounce? Is that supposed to bounce? Oh no, they. Oh, good. Do you guys want to like stand on the? Because it helps if you do that. If you stand, I think this is a. I think it's a good idea. You know what? These guys are capable. These guys are. It goes. I'm pretty sure it goes. Was that not footsteps? Hey, Amy, what's up? Was I not? I don't think that was footsteps.
It's the grand finale. Here is
Oh well.
yours.
Do you guys want to like get over here or no? Or we're just gonna chill? Okay, and there we go. And there we go. A little bit of that. But see, yeah, this is exactly what they wanted. This is just like exactly like they're. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it goes faster if people stand on it, and I was the only one standing on it. Am I wrong? If I'm happy to be wrong, if I'm wrong, I'll go and overextend with the team if that's what they want to do. But I don't think that's a good idea. Stop. Frames. You behave. I think that's gonna happen every time we load in somewhere. Frames.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If it doesn't bother you guys, it doesn't bother me. But it bothers me. Frames. Behave yourselves. We doing still blowing cold air. It's something either with my video card or with the graphics processor in the game. Graphics, GFX, display settings.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The Sanctum Sanctorum is my refuge.
Oh, you can't
my
shoot those guys.
fortress.
I knew that. I knew it. I wasn't trying to. I saw something. It was a spider.
I am wounded. Who will help?
Here, get unwounded.
Look out for the enormous weapon of mass destruction.
Now get super unwounded. Now get unspidered. In more ways than one. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry, I can aim up too, my friend.
The mission area is yours.
But Loki, like, isn't normally a good guy, you know? I don't know. He spent most of his career being a bad guy. I guess not that you could really be... You couldn't really consider, like, being a villain having a job. So I don't know if you'd call it a career. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, my boys. My boys. My boys. They're okay. They're okay. They got this. They got this. They got...
I am ready to put on a show.
No, frames. Please. I'm doing pretty okay with the... I'm not getting any headshots, but you know what? We're not gonna ask for too much. This is literally the first match. Just coming back.
Half of the mission area.
Oh yeah, there we go. Hooah! Shabam!
Now, my friend.
It's cool lobbering time. That's right. I really showed those fucking spiders. You spiders.
Like a star.
I'm just gonna, you know, come back here and do like what the objective says. You know? Do you agree? Doesn't it seem, why are you looking away from me? Is he ashamed? Why are you looking at me? Now he's looking away. Like this is gonna go faster. It has to go faster if there's people on it. There's no way it doesn't. I'm not gonna believe that. I'd never believe that. Never in a million years. No, sir. And I think I get more points if I'm standing there. Like what? Like what? I say what?
Another epic victory.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Ultron. Why is how is he a mutant? How did that happen? Why is it so hot? Why am I complaining about everything? It's unbearable. Gosh darn it. Did I win? What happened? I did okay. Right? No. Kind of. I did better than Mantis. Oof. Oh. How did I do better than Mantis? Oh no. Oh, my poor Manty. Oh. Ouchie. That hurt me. That hurt like that gave me acid reflux. Ouchie. I feel like you know, Mantis is pretty easy to do pretty good job in with for on against with of next to. Oh, that's why it's been laggy. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we just want to let it sit for a bit. We're at 47%. It'll probably move that process right to the front of the priority list, and then we won't have the lag. That makes sense to me. Exciting update. Link your Discord account for rewards. I'll delete your face for rewards. What we can do is we can look at the... What the fudge? What? Okay. What? What is this? Is this Wolverine? Who is this? Phoenix? What is that? Just Venom? What's happening? What? All of that is confusing. What is the... What? Kitty cat? I'm very confused. I'm thoroughly confused. Color me confused. Oh, there's gonna be a thing? There's a thing? There's an intro. Real choppy. Shaders are still loading. Oh, you know, it didn't tell me to navigate away, or it told me not to navigate away, so I gotta let it. 51%. Okay, I can be patient. Throw my hands up. I put my hand up on my hip. When I dip, you put your hand up on my head. When I dip, you put your hand up on my hip. When I dip, you put your and babe, I run, I go, and bam. Remember that? From back in the DZ? Back in the diddly deezy. That's right, I remember things from times past. And times ahead. And times present. Yes. Time. Flowing like a river. Like a reaver. Don't know why I had to put an inflection on it. But it's okay. That's just how time works, baby. Baby nuts. That's how time works, baby dick. Wait, what? I haven't played as Phoenix, and I imagine she's probably pretty cool. Just like her comic form, you know, her comic character, very cool. She's very cool. God damn it. God damn it, she's so cool. Why should she be so cool? Wait, am I still? Am I neglecting the what it recommended for me to navigate still too, or? I hope not. I hope not. Okay, so her passive. Okay. Getting it. Does she fly? She doesn't fly. Oh, I guess kind of. State of free flight. Does it have a cooldown, or is it like, can you just do it until you're out of the? You know what? We'll wait till we get a chance to play. Now Mantis, I love this skin. It's very cute, but if we're gonna try and show up some of these nooberies, are people calling them nooberies there? Is that how people refer to? Yeah. And we gotta look like a Voltron robot demon. Yeah, she's cool. She's real cool. All her skins are cool. All her skins are cool. I mean, just the normal Guardians of the Galaxy one's cool. Yep, 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 yep. And then the one for Chinese New Year was good. And I don't know what that's from. I guess a recent Guardians of the Galaxy run. Don't show off, Mantis. Nobody likes one show off. I'll learn to speak English someday. 74%. I don't know why I yelled that just now. Dead ass like a badass. Heh. Oh, you notice? I noticed in Discord, it keeps asking me if I want to stream. Like, is it using its own devices, its own stuff to do that, or is it? Do you think it's doing it? Like, do you hook up your OBS, or what does that entail? Because I've been wondering that. And I assume that it just shows that you're streaming, like when people look at your nameplate. Oh, my chatbot? What? Oh, okay, yeah, weird. My chatbot almost never does its job. And now it's posting an outdated link. Interesting job, chatbot. Bad bot. Bad bot. I used the last few percentage points to go and grab some more water, and then we'll jump into another match. I will get rid of the tickle in my throat, I will. It's just a matter of time. No throat tickle ever survives very long with me. It won't happen. No, sir. Perhaps hitting another bowl might work. Although, of course, it's most likely to do the opposite. Oh no, I can assure you it is a purely resin-based illness, if you will. It's because I'm trying to get rid of these carts. Ignore the sticker. Whoop! I'm trying to get rid of these carts, and it's the stuff is like just chemicals. I think it's just all chemicals, and but it's technically a thing, THC related. So if I got like, when I first started at the cannabis shop, I got like $1,000 worth of samples, and I am still working on getting through them all. But it really does not like, oh hey, we're good. It really does not like my throat or the cilia, to be specific. It likes to cling, and it likes to choke, and it likes to make me do the cough. Like that one. And then I have to take a sip of the water. And then I feel okay for a bit. It's a good routine. I don't know why I'm talking like somebody who lives in Miami. But that's okay, I'm an old man. God. God, die. Life energy is a powerful weapon. I didn't hear anything else she said. Weapon. You get ready to feel those weapons. Those weapons are... I don't remember how to play as her. What is the... Oh yeah, okay, page down is... Or, well, page down. I bind things weirdly.
Exhausted Mama is the only character you play Squirrel Girl?
30 seconds before you attack.
It's just a question. I'm genuinely asking. That's a yes, I'm assuming. I don't know.
What is he hitting on her or something? What's happening? What's going on?
Okay, but if you want the battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's confusing.
To capture the available area and extract some goodies. Let's go.
Okay, so you don't want to just take random shots because it'll get rid of your run boost.
There they are.
Page down when it, or not page down. Goddamn. Yeah, the damage buff when attacking. Come on, come back, come over, come on over. Why are you diving? Okay, I don't. No, don't dive away from me. There you go. I gotta get into this goddamn window. Oh my god, what is happening? No, get away from me. Oh, come on. I slept her, but she still killed me. Well, at least Cap got her after she slaughtered me.
Great job. You're loading up on resources.
What
You've got competition.
what are the resources for?
To extract more resources.
What are we doing out here?
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
One thing I do not remember is, does the yeah, get fucked. Sorry, that was my competitive side rearing its ugly head there. We'll forget that happened. No, the squirrels! The squirrels! I was gonna jump into attack. Oy. No, squirrels! Oh, fudgies. Fudgies. I don't care about your goddamn squirrels. No goddamn squirrel.
The other team is extracting those resources.
No, what are the resources for? I know I keep asking, but it's important.
guys.
Oh, yep, those are bad guys. Where'd you go? Spidey? Oh, hi. That's right, you can't.
Heads up. The other team is ready to rumble. Great job. You're loading up on resources.
What is that? What did he say? Oh, it's Karabra! I was afraid that I would not catch up to Cap.
Looks like resources are running low.
Gotta catch up to Cap. Hey, you gotta catch up to Cap. You gotta catch up to Cap. Bitch, you gotta catch up to Cap. Gotta catch up to Cap. Run! Why are they doing this? Why are they just running away?
Clear the enemies to extract more resources.
Oh, Cap, why? Okay, well,
Team is extracting those resources.
where did you guys fucking go? Why did they? Why? Why?
It's the grand finale.
And you're gonna blow your ult on that?
Probably head to the next available area.
Why?
Uh-oh. The other team is extracting those resources.
Like, did we do okay on
Luna, I need you
that?
to lock it.
So much.
Or no? All right. Well, mommy. Where am I at? I didn't see.
Focus on the battle.
Go! Run! Win! Attack! Fly! Win! I don't know what else to say. Run! I think I took the wrong path. That's fine.
Walk it off, kid. That's the boost I
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay, he's dead. And that's fine. That's okay.
Enemies better beware.
I didn't make it. I didn't get to sleep him. I didn't sleep him. It didn't work.
They're halfway to victory. Don't
It didn't
let
work.
them get more resources.
Be healed! Oh my god. You're very annoying. He's very annoying. He's a very annoying man. Oh, you're very annoying. Hiya! Nope. Don't do it.
Here come our next victims.
He doesn't. Nope. Why? Why do you do? Ooh, okay, good.
Tapped out here too. Sorry.
Get fudged. Get fudged.
Great job. You're loading up on resources.
That's right. You better get fudged, you mucky fudger. Yeah. Yeah. That's my trash talk. What's happening? What is he saying? Is that guy talking? Who's talking?
You've got competition. Clear the enemies to extract more
That was weird.
resources.
Whose voice was that?
Fantastic.
Ooh, you're just giving me all those leaves. Giving me all that leaf regen. I didn't need it at the time, but you know what? Better to be safe than sorry, mother fudger. Mother mucker bucker. What am I even saying anymore, you know? Who says things, right?
Gonna get nuts.
What kind of weirdo says stuff? I do, I say things sometimes. Ow! Okay, well, I think that was an ambush. I think that's a pretty safe bet that was planned. Am I alive again? No, am I? No, I was not.
Like it? You needed some help, didn't you?
You know, it happens. It happens, right? Everybody encounters that sometimes.
Great job.
My friends are dying. My friends are.
So we switch off a healer. Nice.
Chin up.
Even better than my mutant power.
I'm doing fine when I'm not dead. Don't let him get behind us. Don't do it. Oh no! I'm alone! I'm help! I'm help! Goddamn FPS drops. I'll blame that. I'll just keep blaming the FPS drops. It's those FPS drops. Ooh, you know, it is a bit annoying. But could you please? Could you please? Good sir Marvel. Kevin Feige, please. Please. Just let me make it through. Let me make it through. We're good. We're good. We're good. And we're gonna lure them into a false sense of security. Yeah, they think that they're gonna get us. Of course, my ult is now over. It's fine. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. I didn't want to get trapped, but that's okay. I got trapped. It's okay. Don't have my sleep available. If I saw you, Spidey, I would have, you know, done that, the thing. Done the thing! You gotta do the thing. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Mr. Wolves. Wolf. Oh. Eh. No! Help me run! Help me run! Sorry, I'm concentrating. Oh, what was that? Was he just floating in midair there? Was that normal? No. I didn't like to see that nut flying by. Not a big fan of flying nuts. Don't you dare throw those nuts my direction. No! The nuts! She's doing it! She's bringing them nuts to our face. Shit. What are we supposed? Is this it? Oh, that's all we're doing? That's all we need to do? I'm happy to do that. Did you really just wanted to like sit there and take pot shots? Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, look at that choppy. It's an action comic. That's what it is. Crazy lag, crazy. And I know it's not dropping any frames or anything. It's just the friggin' some kind of settings of some sort. How did I do? I did pretty gosh darn well, I'd say. Now that's the healing you want to see on a Mantis player. You don't want to see like those numbers. That's not like that's Wolverine numbers. You don't want to see Wolverine numbers on a Mantis. No, sir. No, sir. E-Bob. Alright. I win. Do I win? I kind of won. Oh, you know, it is my whole system is maybe a little warm. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a thing. It happens. Perhaps if we just pick regular performance, maybe that might work. What could it be? What could it be? Maybe it's trying to account for something with the background FPS cap? Could it be the lighting? I know that sometimes messes with things. Let's just run a test, you know? Run a quick test. I mean, we're not really running it. We're just going into another match. That's all. Very simple.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay. What now? What now? Damage dealer, perhaps? Hello? Hello? Is that fucking Blade? Okay. I wouldn't know where to begin. What do they want? Probably a tank, I guess.
Who needs four when you've got one?
I mean, I guess the thing, I don't know.
Reason I'm Aunt Petunia's favorite nephew.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Oh yeah. Am I good with the thing? We shall see.
Oni, a thing, son.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what that is, lady, but most folks consider me an oh no.
Hiya.
The battle
We're gonna
starts
get
in
him.
5, 4,
We're gonna get him.
2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Secrets always come out.
The music isn't very loud, is it?
Afraid of showing the world who I really
Why are we in, I guess leading off the base ain't a crime, right?
am. Toughened up. Out of sight.
Hiya. Aww. I thought I could make it through what's his butt? Wolverine's flurry of strikes, I guess. One more healer we don't have. There's no tanks. Yeah, who's the fucking tanks? You weirdo. Oh, help me. Yep, we definitely need a healer, that's for damn sure. Okay, well, I guess I will pick a healer then. Do Loki again. I like Loki. So, no tank. Enjoy your no tanks. No tankaroonies. No tankarino. We're going tankless. How else can I say it, folks?
That topped me off.
How else can I say it? Could we, like, do you want to, like, not just all be fighting in the corner of one room, perhaps? I think that might, like, help with, ow! I think that might help with the, dying. Petty Stepdad. I like that, username. It's pretty interesting, Yeah, I mean, I'm not as mean as Loki is, okay? He was saying mean stuff. That's not me. I wasn't doing that. I mean, you might want, yeah, let's wait. I'm not liking our chances here. No, sir. That's not very hopeful for the for this group of individuals. It hasn't been so far so good. But you know what it could be? It could be like a driver issue or something. Maybe I need to update my drivers. I thought I did. Thought I was up to date. Perhaps not. Never know. Who's that? Was that squirrel? Who do I got? Who do I got? I got Namor. Hulk. Who do I want to steal? Who will I even have a chance to steal with?
Your powers are mine! I'm hulking.
There we go. I'm playing as the Hulk right now. And oh, the whale. The whale, it flopped on me. The whale flopped. I got a flopping. Oof. I got quite the flopping. Some people like the flopping. Get him. Get them all. Get them. Everybody. We win. Get them. We're going to try and win, I guess. We're going to try and win. I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to try and win. Everybody. You never know. It might happen. It might happen. I'll be optimistic. I will try my best. Oh god, get the come on, god. Some bitch. Yeah. Get wrecked. Is that is that how people trash talk still? Am I cool? Am I relevant? I'm modern. No, you can't do that inside the thing. It doesn't work that way. What are you doing? Oh no, I died. I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to use my stealth. And then I didn't mean to die when I had it on cooldown. But you know what? It happens sometimes.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I like asparagus. I sometimes like fish. I just don't like the idea of like just I'm not a huge fish fan. I enjoy sushi. I enjoy like really good like fancy stuff, fancy sushi. You know, if they're like really expensive. Oh. Too expensive for me. Asparage. Asparage. Yeah, it's all freaking delicious. I love asparagus. That sounded the music. Seaman, 1,000 butts, Dominican Poppy, the song sounded like the Daredevil song for a bit. All right, well, I am going to call it here. It's just a half an hour before my normal end time, but it's a good time to stop it. I am going to I'm thinking Team Tuesday. I don't know. It might be some more COD. It might be Battlefield. I think I uninstalled COD. I think we're moving on to Battlefield. I'm getting ready for Battlefield. I might as well be in Battlefield. So we're gonna be in Battlefield, damn it. So we're gonna be playing Battlefield. I just don't know if that is going to be tomorrow's stream or not. I want to try and work out the rest of the week and see where Battlefield fits into that, and then it'll all work itself out. Oh yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. And tomorrow we will be doing the same old schnagoogles. So if you liked it and you haven't already, then please do the whole like and subscribe thing. And I'll see you guys 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Tuesday. Mañana. Banana. Ugh, free association. It's like jazz music. Unnecessary. Okay. Bye-bye.